Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher. This video is about cross stitching. Today is Friday, October 23rd, 2020, and this is my video 47. Welcome everyone, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here. Again, this video is about cross stitching. It's about turning your cross stitches. This one happens to be a punch needle, turning them into just some really beautiful things that you can display. And it used to be where cross stitch was just, you frame it. And now there's just so many other things you can do. You can make ornaments. Here's a little Dracula right here. So this video is all about cross stitching today. I will have some videos coming up soon on a couple of other topics. There'll be specials. For instance, I like doing a separate video just on samplers. So that video is coming up this week. Also this week, I thought about doing a floss tag tutorial. I had a few people, I had posted on my Instagram. I am 911 Stitcher, all spelled out in letters, 911 Stitcher. And I had a few people ask me after I posted that I had made floss tags. I had several people ask me about doing a tutorial on floss tags. What is a floss tag? And I'll go over those in just a few minutes. I have cross-stitching news to tell you about, and new releases I'll show at the end of the video. I have some giveaways for this video as well. So let's talk about news, just some cross-stitching news along with some news of my own. As you guys know, if you follow me on my Facebook group, Stitching 911, 911 are the numbers. If you follow me on that group or you follow me on Instagram, I posted a week and a half ago that we did lose my German Shepherd. I don't want to talk about it a whole lot because I'll just start crying, but it's a tough week. It's been almost 2 weeks now, a week and a half. And I had posted in the video, not this last video, but the one before that, I had posted some pictures of him. If you guys have followed me, you know that we have been battling cancer with him. It was completely gone. He developed irritable bowel syndrome, which put him in the hospital for 11 days. And I had posted a picture of him coming home. I'll post it again here. It's just my favorite picture because he's so happy. And that was only a few weeks ago. And when he left the hospital, he was cancer-free. And I had mentioned that on my video. Well, the type of cancer that he had is extremely, extremely aggressive, and it's called hemangiosarcoma, and he had a mass on his spleen that they removed. So long story cut short, the cancer came back within a few days of him coming home. It was everywhere in his abdomen, and so I just wanted to tell you guys about that. We did lose him, and I'm not going to be able to talk much more about it. So anyway, thank you everybody who saw the post on my Instagram and Stitching 911. I appreciate your messages and your cards more than you know. And I talk about this year has been really hard for my family. A few videos back, I mentioned we lost my stepdaughter. She was also my bridesmaid in my wedding, and she's beautiful. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday, Elizabeth. Elizabeth did not cross stitch. I mentioned before in that one video, she did not cross stitch, but she watched my videos every week. So I'm thinking about her today being her birthday, and again, it's been a hard year. And I don't like my floss tubes to be negative or sad, but I do like to keep you updated on what's going on. So I really appreciate your cards and your messages, just more than you know. So other bits of news. Let's talk about cross-stitching news. I have gotten a hold of all the giveaway winners in the last video. There were 14 of them. Everybody got a hold of me. I'm so happy. And just to let you know, everything was mailed. So it should be arriving to you very soon. Another bit of news that I wanted to tell you about is a free chart. There is a Etsy shop that I've mentioned in the past called Crocette a gogo. Crocette, C-R-O. Actually, I'll post a picture of it. It's easier. Crocette and then gogo. Now on Etsy, you put it all together as one word. Crocette a gogo. And when you search, but you won't find the free pattern that they're offering on the Etsy shop. At least I didn't see it on there. It's on their blog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the blog down below, in the notes. A lot of people have asked me, well, where are these notes? If you look on if you pull up my YouTube, you'll see my name, subscribers. Off to the right, look down a little bit more, you'll see this tiny gray triangle. Click on that, the notes open up. I'll see if I can include a picture of that so you guys get an idea, but look to the far right, it's right there, just click it. So I'm gonna put the link to the free, if I didn't show it, I'm gonna show it here. It's so cute. Someone in my group stitched it already and it came out adorable. So it's a free pattern. Thank you. That is so nice of them to offer that to all of us. And I will put the link to that below down to the blog. It is http and then those little / croceteagogo.blogspot.com. It is in Italian, but it's the very first picture. You'll see it. Just go on there and click the free pattern. You'll be able to get the graph or the pattern. I want to tell you guys about Al Forrest. So I have been stalking Al Forrest's website because there's a chart on there that I want as a kit. I wanted their floss because their floss is beautiful, and I wanted it as a whole kit. They showed it as a new release, and I showed it on my video several weeks ago, maybe even a couple months ago, but the kit was always out of stock. So I went on to Al Forrest's website just a few days ago, and it was back in stock. I bought it, and now it's out of stock again. But here's the great thing. It is coming from Russia, and they shipped it the next day. So I can't say enough about the customer service from Al Forrest. I think they're fantastic. And the kit is called Hyperborea. I'll show you a picture here, but this is the kit that I've been looking for. I believe the chart is available. You can get it, I think, as a PDF download, but again, I wanted the kit with all the floss. It's so beautiful, and I wanted it all together because they do such a good job of packaging, and I wanted it shipped all from them. Floss, they even offer fabric. Whatever you want to buy, you can buy the fabric on your own and just get the floss and the chart, or you can do like I did and get the whole kit. So either way, I wanted to tell you that they shipped it immediately. They shipped the next day. Now here's the bad part. The bad part is that it will take about 4 months, at least to California. I was really questioning my last order. It took a little over 4 months to arrive. It was stuck primarily in US Customs. It did take a while to leave the country of Russia. It was stuck in their customs. So if you order from Al Forrest, you have to expect a mailing delay of about 4 months. Just forget about it and be surprised when it arrives, because it will take a long time. And again, my last kit took over 4 months. There's a notice on their website as well to expect a major delay in shipping. So, but just feel safe in knowing it will arrive. At least mine did. A couple other friends of mine that waited a long time, it arrived for them also. It just gets stuck in customs sometimes. So I just can't say enough about their customer service, though. It's amazing. Oh, and about Al Forrest, you'll see when you go on, it's in Russian. Go up to the little, there's lines, click it, and you can get it in English if you prefer to read in English. Needlework Press Book of Days 2021 is coming out. It's coming soon. It should be available hopefully in the next couple of weeks. If you haven't seen the cover picture, what it is, it's a calendar. This is from 2020. This is what mine looks like. I put a sticker on it. If you follow Brenda and the Serial Starter, you will know that they put a lot of stickers in their books. Well, so do I. I've been a sticker person my whole life. I've got tons and tons and thousands of stickers. So they had showed a book that was a sticker book. You'll have to look in one of their videos. I'll see if I can link it. It's at Target. I know that if you guys have Target. It's called the Antiquarian sticker book. And if I can get a picture, I'll insert a picture. But it's full of stickers, and that's exactly what I did for mine. This is August. I used some crazy ones because I like animals. I like this is all cross-stitching notes. What it is, it's a book of days, it's calendars. So I'll show you a blank one that I haven't written too much in. How about January? Yep, January's blank. So here it is. It's just a book of days. And what I do is I like to keep track of the cross stitch projects that I'm working on. Just day by day, I just make a little bit of a note of what I worked on. And here's October. I wanted all orange stickers. I wanted fall colors. So this is my notes. These are projects that I started. October 1st, I started Snooty Parrots. I put notes on the side. I finished White Witch, which I'll show in a few minutes. And these are all my notes. So anyway, the Needlework Press Book of Days 2021 is coming out real soon. So let me show you a picture of what the cover looks like here. It should be out at your needlework shops or online within weeks. It's coming real soon. I don't have the exact date, but it's coming real soon. Also coming soon, again, I don't know if I've already mentioned in this video, a sampler video is coming this weekend. I will have a tutorial on floss tag. How do you make a floss tag, which actually I'll show you now. I will do the tutorial. It'll be separate. It'll be a special video. And I had posted on Stitching 911 and I had posted on my Instagram that I made floss tags. So what these are, it's a tag made of real thick construction paper, and here's some more of them. And what people do, I had a lot of people, or a few people ask me, what is a floss tag? So some people like bobbins. You can buy it at Michael's, you can buy it at your craft store, where you wind your floss around the bobbin. I like using those when I have a lot of colors, like a full coverage piece. Floss tags, if I don't have as many colors, I love using decorative floss tags. They're always on a ring, and this is what they look like. You can tie your floss in the circle, and now you've got a floss key or a thread keep. So it's fun. I really enjoy this. I actually made these this weekend, but I wanted to show what it looks like as a floss keep, what a floss keep is, or what a floss tag is what they call them too. What they look like and what they do. And so people like to have them nice and just hanging from a ring like I have. So what I did is I made a whole bunch of them. I made Alice in Wonderland, and here's an example of the Alice in Wonderland. I am actually doing a Destash this weekend. Let's see if I can find Alice. All of these are Alice in Wonderland tags. I've got the Queen. One of them has the Queen on it. And Alice is so cute. She's in here. Don't see her right now. But anyway, all of these are Alice in Wonderland themed. They've got teapots for the Mad Tea Party. And they were a lot of fun. I put a floss ring on them, or a little charm on them. It is the, let's see if I can, what is this? Oh, the cat is on top, and the Cheshire Cat. Oh, and Alice in her dress, she's right here. So they're fun to make, and I will do a tutorial on how to actually make them. But these floss rings are going to be available on my Instagram this weekend because I'm having a Destash. Now these everything I made from, here's another example. These are the tags I made. These are the Victorian Christmas one, I believe. So you can see it's all Victorian looking. So this is just an example of floss tags. Again, they're nice and thick, but I am going to have a Destash this weekend. Everything I've made, from the floss tags to the little, I made floss keeps. Now these are just little decorations that you can add to your floss ring. This one actually has one already, but you can add these rings just for a little bling onto your floss tags. It's just something fun. But anyway, so I made these. This just happens to be a little kitty cat, and it's got a key. So this is called a floss ring. Floss keep. Either way, they go on your floss for a little added bling or pictures. Here are the Alice in Wonderland that I made to go with the floss tags. So there's Alice. She's she's hard to see. Isn't she cute? And then I added a teapot for the tea party, and I added a rabbit for the Alice in Wonderland rabbit. And the other thing that I made this weekend, well, this is the other Alice. I love how she's got her arms folded. And here I added the clock, and I added a rabbit on this one too. So these are going to be available this weekend on Stitching 911. I'm on my Instagram page, because we don't do selling on Stitching 911. So I'm going to do it on my Instagram page. So what it is, I'm just going to do a destash. I have some fabric that I'm not going to use. I've got lots of floss tags. I've got more of the floss rings. Here's one with a rose. If you're interested in anything, the things that I've made, like these, here's a pumpkin. If you're interested in these, the things that I have made, the proceeds, all the money, if there, you know, whatever money I accumulate, which is just for fun. It's not anything where I'm looking to make a buck. The money goes back into Stitching 911 YouTube, the giveaways. So it's going to be kind of fun. I thought it would be fun to, anytime you win a giveaway, you are never charged for shipping, ever. I pay for that. So this is just something fun to do. You know, if somebody needs floss rings, or they need, you know, the little floss keeps or whatever, that's something I made. That money is going to go back into 911 Stitcher giveaways. I hope that makes sense. I'm having some trouble explaining it, but it's all going to go back into giveaway fund. It's going to be for new charts. It's going to be for fabric. It's going to be for floss as giveaways and shipping to you guys. So it's actually kind of fun. I enjoy making them, and I don't need this many floss tags. So I thought, okay, well, if I put them as a destash on my Instagram page and I get, you know, 20 bucks, that's going to be new charts that I can give away for you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just going to do it this weekend. I don't plan on my Instagram being a sales page. It's just something for fun this weekend. So if you're interested, keep an eye out. I am going to try and get more Alice in Wonderland paper so I can do some more. I had a lot of people say that they were really interested in it. I had someone from Canada say, God, I love it, although shipping is so bad. It's like, I'll find a way to get it to you. I will. I'll try and package it in something small that isn't so expensive for you guys. So I'll figure something out, but keep an eye on my Instagram page. It's going to be fun this weekend. The Stitch Along, Carolyn Manning Stitch Along, starts November 1st. Again, it is any Carolyn Manning chart. It can be the trees, it can be the gnomes, the snowmen. She has lots of stuff, not just the full coverage geometric shapes. If you're not into that, take a look. If you'd like to join us, it's an open-ended stitch along, which means you don't have a finish date. I'm not going to say, oh, you need to get page 1 done by next week. It's totally open. And the fun part is it is all going to be in my Facebook group, Stitching 911. And you post pictures of your progress whenever you want. It could go on for years. It doesn't matter. It probably will be in my case. So all you have to do is pick a chart by Carolyn Manning and join us. That's all. It's just going to be a lot of fun. And again, it starts November 1st. Doesn't have to be a new start. Join the Facebook group Stitching 911 if you'd like to see progress and you'd like to participate. I hope you do. It's going to be fun. Now, speaking of one of my works in progress, you guys are going to go, oh my God, she started the Carolyn Manning before the Stitch Along. I didn't. I was going to show you some of my works in progress, my whips, and I'll explain in a few minutes why I started one of the Carolyn Mannings, but I do have a new start for November 1st, so keep that in mind. Okay, I do want to show my finish. I have a finish. I forgot to show it last week. It was on the back of my chair and I forgot all about it. This is by the Primitive Hair. It is the White Witch. Isn't she neat? She was a lot of fun. The white, I mean, it took forever. It literally took forever for me to finish that white dress. But there she is. She's all finished. And she is on 30 count Primitive Hair Mermaid Bay. It's kind of a bluish, purplish color. And she's so pretty. trying to get a good true color. Right about there is probably a true color in the middle part. But anyway, there she is. This part up here, the flowers, that was tough. That was not easy at all. I don't know what made it so hard. That is back stitching, and it is the white is regular cross stitch, but something about this made something about that white part up above. It's really pretty. I really like it, but it was tough. It was tough to bury my tail. It was tough to stitch. I thought it was. I don't know why. But anyway, that's my progress. That's my finish. And now she just needs to be framed. So I have a couple of things I'm sending off to the framer. This, I'm going to send this one, which is A Perfect World by the Scarlet House. That's going to the framer. And I have a Mirabilia that I finished. I'll show you real quick. Let me grab it. She is Mirabilia Luna. And she's pretty. Really, really pretty. So she's going to go off to the framer too. I love the beads. I love the Krennic. So the next time you see her, she will be finished, or she will be FFO'd, as you call it, finally finished object. So anyway, those three things are going to be sent to a finisher. I'm real excited. So I want to show you the finish. Let's talk about some WIPs I've been working on. WIPs is works in progress. I'm trying to explain the acronyms. Is that what those are called? The little abbreviations? Because a lot of people don't know them. Actually, before I do, let me show you two finishes that I forgot to show last week. I've showed this one before. It is Scary Berry by Erica Michaels, and it was finished by, let's see, what did I do with my, here we go. It was finished by a professional finisher, and this is normally supposed to be a strawberry. She made it into this beautiful kettle. Now you guys might recognize this because I've shown this before, but last week I was trying to get all my Halloween finishes out, and I thought I forgot to show this. So this is one of them that's going to be put back on the back wall back there. So Scary Berry by Erica Michaels. Again, a lot of people make a strawberry, and my finisher put this on a black cauldron. It originally was wood, like just a regular wood color, and she painted it black. And if you need information on where to get this, I can, woodworkers.com, or it was something like that. I'll try and find out for you. Just message me if you're interested. But anyway, that's Scary Berry. I'm real happy with that. And the next one that I forgot to pull out and show you. Now this is funny. When I got back into cross stitching, I had a kit, and then I went and got a Heaven and Earth full coverage. Can you imagine doing that as a brand new cross stitcher? I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm glad I did. It was so much fun. So the kit, this is my very first finish. It's a little crooked, and I need to get some kind of bow or something to put on the top. But anyway, this is my other one that I did. Again, you can see it's crooked. I need to take this white off. If I hold it that way, it doesn't look so bad. But I want to show you guys anyway, because it's so fun to do your own finishing. And what I did is I just followed, you know, the directions of Priscilla. If you watch Stitching with the Housewives, she has wonderful tutorials on finishing. So what I did is I put a little bit of batting behind my cross stitch. Batting makes it a little bit puffy. You could see it, puffiness. And I also put it on a board, a cardboard piece. And then I just mounted it on this. Here's the back. I'm not afraid to show you my back because that's what I did. I just glued it with a glue gun. And now I can either put it in a frame, or I can just put a bow and put it in a stand and display it for Halloween. And the cardboard is available on Amazon, but it's nice to put just a little bit of batting. They have some that's just one sheet where you just lay it down and then fold your cross stitch over a cardboard piece, and you're good to go. It'd be nice to, like I said, to have like a little something on the top. But this was my very first cross stitch when I got back into cross stitching. I think it's fun. I love pulling out the Halloween ones. Sometimes I display them year round. I don't care. I love them. I like seeing them. Okay, let's show some WIPs that I've been working on. I have been all over the place with what I want to work on. Nothing has made me happy. I look at my projects and I go, I don't feel like doing a border where I have to think. My brain has been mush this week because I have so much on my mind losing Monkey, my shepherd, and I don't know, it's been a hard week for me, and my husband too. So I decided to get out a few things that I haven't worked on in a while. This one is Salute to Abigail. It's in this book by Blackbird Designs. It's a gorgeous, it's this one right here. I'll show you a bigger picture because I copied the picture for me to use as I'm stitching. So that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. I don't know why I wanted patriotic. I just wanted bright, happy colors. So my progress here is there. I got the flower done and I'm starting on the geometric shape in the middle. And I got a little bit more done on the border. So again, this is Salute to Abigail by Blackbird Designs. I love the bright, happy colors. It is on taupe, 32 count taupe. I think it's by just plain like Zweigart or something. So that's the first one I've been working on. The next one was a new start, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you see it, you're going to go, oh, she started it before the stitch along. I did not start it before the stitch along. Now keep in mind, the Carolyn Manning stitch along does not have to be a new start. If you have a Carolyn Manning in progress already that you're working on, join us. You're invited. It does not have to be a new start. So I sat here in this chair bawling my eyes out, and the hurt I had losing my German Shepherd is just too much. So I bawled my eyes out, and I'm sitting here thinking there's nothing I want to stitch. I don't want to do a sampler with a border that I have to think about and pay attention to. I can't. My mind is mush. So I need something simple. I didn't want to do a bunch of like, you know, half of my whips you have to pay attention to. And I just didn't want to do that. I needed something simple. I needed something repetitive that I could just fill in and do. So I started Watermelon Tourmaline by Carolyn Manning. And again, this is not my Carolyn Manning start. I am choosing to do a new start for November 1st of Carolyn Manning. And this is it. I chose Sea Glass. I have all my floss. I got my fabric ready. So this is my November 1st start of our Carolyn Manning stitch along. So in the meantime, I sat here and I looked down and I saw this kitted up. And I thought, someone told me, I think it was my friend Jean, she told me it's very repetitive. You know, you just do these geometric designs. You can see, you know, here, these would all be the same. You know, it's a lot of repetition. So I thought that's exactly what I need, is to have something that I can just do repetitive. So what I did is I went ahead and started this, and this is also going to be part of the stitch along, but I am starting Sea Glass on the 1st. So again, it does not have if you're joining the stitch along, it can be something you're already working on. It doesn't have to be a new start. And here's my progress. I am doing this on 32 count Dusty Road. No, it's Chai by Seraphim Fabrics. Give you an idea of what the fabric looks like. But it's kind of a brownish, maybe a little pinkish to it, just a little bit. It's not pink. It's just more of a light brown. So it's beautiful fabric. Seraphim is just amazing. I love them. So anyway, that's my start, top left corner. And this was exactly what I needed, because you can see you're filling in a lot of color of one color. And that's what I needed. I could stitch so long as I had some repetition and didn't have to think so much about it. So these are the colors. Aren't these beautiful? And they're DMC. Really, really beautiful colors. So that's Watermelon Tourmaline. The next thing I worked on was a German Shepherd kit that my friend Susan got me, which meant a lot to me. And I enjoyed working on it. This is my first Thea Govanya. I don't know how to say her name. But this is a full kit. It came with floss. It came with fabric. I think I should have probably switched out the fabric because it's really thick. Like it's super like, not thick is the right word, but I don't know what you call this. It's just really thick. And my progress, so take a look at his nose, because that's where the progress is going to be. And look at that nose. Isn't that pretty? So that's 30, no, it's, I don't know what count this is. I'm doing it over 2, so anyway, I love the progress. I think it looks like a nose. There you go. That's a good picture. So that's my progress on my German Shepherd kit. It is, I was trying to look to see, I don't remember what the count was, but I just used the fabric that came with the kit. So Thea or Tia Govanya is the name of the kit. Next, I worked on Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. This is a beautiful, beautiful chart. I finished this. Right, I'll show you. This is on Vintage Country Mocha 28 count, I believe. 28 or 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. That's my progress. Isn't that pretty? So as you can see, I'm working on that other weird circle one. Finished the middle, did those 2 dots, and that's my progress on it. It's so pretty. The floss is Valdani thread, which is okay. It's not my favorite. I got used to using it. What you do is you pull one floss out and you use, it's thick. You pull it out and you use that. So here's what I'm working on here is this. So I'm almost done with the top. I like that, it's exciting. And the last one I worked on, I got a lot of progress on A Year at Hawk Run Hollow. It is every month. I've finished January, February, March. Now I'm working on April. This is 20 count. I love 20 count. Ada. 20 count Vintage Country Mocha. And this is my progress. So here's April. You can see I've added some, working on the house. I'm working on the rain. There's going to be rainwater coming down. But this is my whole progress on it so far. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's so fun. Each square feels like a finish. So I really like that. Okay. That's my progress on my whips for the week. Let's see what else. Oh, giveaways. Let me tell you about some giveaways and then we'll go on to new releases. So with Halloween here in the States coming up next week, I have 2 giveaways for you that are Halloween related. Here's your choices. Giveaway number 1, Trick or Treat by Stitching with the Housewives. Isn't that cute? So this is giveaway number 1. Giveaway number 2 is Boo to You by Stitching with the Housewives. So everybody that wants a chance to win 1 or 2, let me know in comments below. Tell me something about Halloween that you like. Even if you don't celebrate Halloween or you don't go trick-or-treating, you can still put in for these charts. You're more than welcome. Everyone's welcome. Just tell me in comments something like a memory you have of trick-or-treating or something related to Halloween, and I'll put you on the list as a possible winner. I do the random Google select, so once you put your comment down, I'll be able to go through number of comments, pick a number, and then count and find out which one is the winner. So these are the 2. Next week I'm going to have Halloween colored floss, and I'll have another Halloween chart that's, I'm looking at it right now. It's actually Lila's Studio. I've got 1 or 2 giveaway charts for next week, which, yeah, I am going to do a video next week. It's Halloween. So the Lila Studio will be next week, and Floss. I've just got some DMC packets for you guys in Halloween colors, so stick around. Come back next week if you want to enter for those. But these are the ones for today. Just tell me something about Halloween. If you live in another country and you still want these charts, tell me, do you like the colors? Do you like the thought of Halloween? Kids love trick-or-treating. My memory of Halloween is wearing those awful masks. And you guys will remember growing up in like the 70s and the 80s, those awful plastic masks that we had to wear with the string that always broke no matter what. My parents were always trying to fix my mask. And you can't breathe out of them, and you certainly can't see out of them, even though they have the little holes. I can remember falling over sprinklers. I remember stepping in dog poop. I remember... It didn't matter at the time because I just wanted candy and I wanted to go trick-or-treating. So that's our tradition here in the States, is for the kids to go trick-or-treating at night, dress up in their favorite costume, and knock on the doors and get candy. So it was fun. What a great memory I have of trick-or-treating with my parents. Okay, guys, let's show some new releases. And, oh, also before, giveaways. Don't mention the word giveaway in comments. You have to be 18 so I can get your address, and I hope you guys enter to win because it's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to have in my group Stitching 911 today. No, it's Booty You. This one's going to be up for a giveaway today in the group Stitching 911. So join us on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. 911 are the numbers, actual 911. New releases. Let's talk about new releases before we run out of time because there's some good ones. 1897 Schoolhouse Samplers has 2 that were released today. One of them is called She Hath Wings, Elizabeth Mounsey. And the other one I wanted to tell you about, The Universal Prayer, Francis Bradley, 1821. Stitching with the Housewives had 2 come out this week. One was today and the other one was last week maybe. And they are available on their Etsy shop, Stitching with the Housewives. The first one is Santa's Helper and Gingerbread Girl. Well, actually, I don't know the name of it. I put Gingerbread Girl with the Truck. So cute. I love both of them. Twin Peak Primitives. Let's talk about them. Country Christmas Stocking. Isn't this pretty? You know, I have yet to do a stocking. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is do some mini stockings. I only have one that I could find decoration for my Halloween tree. Isn't that sad? I'm a cross stitcher and I only have one decoration, the Dracula. I need to get working this year on some Halloween stuff for my tree. So I'm thinking about some real mini stockings that I can put up here, Halloween theme, Christmas, some other ones. So we'll see. Carolyn Manning, we were just talking about you. Carolyn Manning had some. One's called Blue-Eyed Grass that came out today or yesterday. And then 3 of them I'm going to show together. There's Robin, Hummingbird, and Mallard. These are all pretty. Another 3 we've got together, Blue Jay, Bluebird, and Goldfinch. Some possibilities for the stitch along. Next, we have Summer House Stitchworks came out with Winter's Peace. That's really pretty. Another one that I have not heard, I don't think I've heard of. A friend in the group posted this one and it's so pretty. Cross Stitching, the name of the designer, Cross Stitching Art Designs. This one is called Estelle. E-S-T-E-L-L-E, Estelle. It's so beautiful. And then we've got Luminous Fiber Arts. Now they came out with several and I can't wait to show you. They are so cute. They are available on their Etsy shop, Luminous Fiber Arts, and also in your local stores. The first one I want to show is called Noël Rouge or Rouge. It is a pattern book. It says the booklet includes the ornament, pillow, a version of the stocking with no name, a version of the stocking with a name, and an alphabet so you can create your name. It also has a template for the stocking, 32 and 40 count. You can always make your own template. If you just, you know, like say you want to stitch it in Ada, you can always make another template, a smaller one. And The other one I wanted to mention by Luminous Fiber Arts is called Fleece Navidad. How cute is that? Love it. She has one more I want to show. Christmas Bird Trio. 3 more new releases I want to tell you about. That company, Whilst Iris Naps, they have a website. Miss Flory Mormont 1897. Isn't that pretty? It's simple and pretty. Jeanette Douglas. Now, I've been waiting for this one to come out. And what's funny is I'm not Canadian. I probably will never be Canadian. And I don't care. I want to stitch it anyway because I love it so much. It is the Canadian Patriotic Sampler. I mentioned before I love stitching international. I think it's because I travel so much international. I love other countries and their flags, and I love their patriotic stuff. So I cannot wait to order this one by Jeanette Douglas. I think it's beautiful. And last but not least, for new releases, we have Sue Hillis, Peppermint and Holly. Isn't that cute? It's so pretty. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Sampler video is coming, and I will do an instruction on how to make the floss tags, how to attach the charms, and these will be available this weekend on my Instagram. It is 911 Stitcher, all spelled out. Join me in my Facebook group, Stitching 911. 911 are the numbers. And let's see, what else do I have coming up? The floss tag tutorial, sampler video. Next week is Halloween on I believe it's Saturday. I will do another Halloween video, a regular floss tube video, but the sampler video coming up is specific to people who enjoy samplers. So stay tuned, follow me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the cards and all the messages and emails you sent about Monkey and about my wedding. You guys saw pictures in the last video of my wedding. It was my anniversary. I thank you. You guys all said I was pretty. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.